The information shared on Healing from the Heart are from personal accounts and experiences intended to help shed light on possibilities of healing potentials still being researched and discovered. Any communications, considerations, or recommendations are not substitute for medical, psychological, or licensed professional help in wellness or recovery. Please seek a qualified practitioner regarding specific needs or concerns. We hope this podcast uplifts and inspires. Welcome to Healing from the Heart, a space to empower others to learn how to heal themselves with the energy of hope, light, and guidance. Host Torun Antonsen is an intuitive spiritual healer, medium, and teacher. She is certified by the Norwegian Healing Society and serves on their ethics council. In 2018, Torun founded the Healing School to help individuals develop their innate abilities and believes that everyone has the capacity to heal. Since 2014, she's contributed to several scientific studies on the effects of healing, aiming to bridge the gap between traditional wisdom and modern science. Being an advocate for combining conventional and natural medicine together with spiritual healing, Torun shares her own personal story with recently being diagnosed and surviving pancreatic cancer in 2024. Her goal is to help others learn about options and resources within their own healing journey. With a loving support system including spiritual healing several days a week, walking in nature every day, exercising, acupuncture, herbs, vitamins, and a healthy diet, Torun became strong again. Her life's mission is to help communication between medical professionals and their clients to create more effective resources within hospitals, as well as navigating others toward health, joy, and purpose. To shine light on what's needed most when she was healing herself. Now, here is your host of Healing from the Heart, Torun Antonsen.
Welcome to Healing from the Heart. I'm your host, Torun Antonsen, and this is a safe place where you can share light, hope, and healing together. And I believe that everyone has the ability to heal. I'm just a channel working for the healing intelligence, and I'm working from my heart. And I think when we work from the heart, everything will work out very well. So welcome to my world. Today we have a very, very special guest with us. Her name is Kelly Brickel, and she's a young, talented, she's a medium, she's a healer, she's a psychic, and much more. And I just want to give her a warm welcome. Welcome, Kelly. Hi.
Hello.
Good to see you.
It's good.
And you know, Kelly, the first time I met you, that was in Florida. We did teach on a big event. Do you remember that?
Yes.
What time was that?
Oh gosh, the
Was
first
it
time
before or after COVID?
it was after COVID. That's when I met you in person. I was familiar with you, but yes, in Florida we met, and that was December 2022. So yeah, 4 years ago.
And I remember that so well because I traveled alone. We are both master teacher at Lisa Williams International Spiritual School. So I also knew about you before I went there, but it was so many people I didn't know, and it was a long flight. And I was so happy when I met you. You were so comfortable to be around, and I was really amazed about your knowledge. You are like, you have everything in your head, all about numbers. You know, you do teach a lot of different things, and I was so impressed. And we did both teach at that event. And did you also teach when people had lunch? Some VIP guests?
Oh, I think you had the lunches, so you had that slot, and then I had some other places. So it was funny because we actually got some impromptu classes,
Yes.
during that weekend. So I had a sprinkling of different events, but I didn't have a lunch. You had a lunch though. But I remember I gave you my timer for the lunch. Remember that? So we were like helping each other out because we were figuring out what we were doing as we were going at times. Because
It was a great week. What impressed me so much about you, you're so young and you already done so much. And you also have a big podcast, what do you call it? You are
the hour.
running this podcast.
Yes, I have the Psychic Hour, but yes, I have put together Sacred Spiral Network. So I make sure that the shows that make up Sacred Spiral Network are produced, and everything is turning like a wheel. So you're right, it is a lot, but it's an
And how
honor.
many shows, how many hosts do you
Oh my
have?
goodness, I should
I'm
I
the
should
only one from Norway, I think.
You are, you are. We have a lot of people from the United States. Then we have a couple people from Costa Rica. We have a couple people from England. And then you are from Norway. So we are blessed that there's diversity. I know we have over 22. And I think we have 25 shows. So that's and we're
Amazing.
continuing to grow. So it's a
You're,
lot.
you're
Yeah, a
doing
lot of
a
hosts.
great job. And sometimes because of the language, it's more hard to work with me, but we have fun. And I see so many people are coming on today, and maybe they know that we also are going to do some mini readings today. So that will be fun. So people can ask questions. But first, I want you to tell us a little about yourself, how it started, what do you have passion about?
Sure. Oh my goodness. There's so much to share. As you said, there's a lot in my head. So what angle do you want me to start, right? But no, thank you for having me on, Torin. Really, it is. It's an honor because like coming into the work, my greatest passion is just to find other people who believe in helping others through this line of work, through this energy, showing people about their own energy, just reaffirming that we have this inner power, where we can do much more than we ever believed. So for me, that comes, within the journey of, I had to understand that being a psychic and medium and a healer was even a thing. I didn't even know that when I started. I was just okay, I know people are readers. I don't know what that means. Or, okay, I'm having experiences. What is this? And I had to go pick up a book and I had to go watch people, showcase who they were to figure out that that was even a thing in life. So I didn't have a reference point, and I had to create that for myself early on, as well as research. So a part of me is a little bit cerebral when I do this work, sure, but I had to use that when I started to find the authenticity of this work, because I wanted to align myself with something that was real and helpful, and I didn't want to hurt people if I didn't know what I was doing. So I wanted to be very responsible behind the choices that I made if I was claiming, yes, this is real, or involved within people's lives personally. So that's really important to me. But yeah, I came into this work not understanding what it was. Then just a mixture of doing personal work and going to classes. I was just like, absolutely, this is real. and this is my life and it makes me very happy. And then I got into numerology. I was like, okay, if
And I love that part. You have done that for me in my membership group, and you also done it just for me, and it was very spot on.
Yes, I mean, my goodness, you can get thank you, such specific information with just small things, and it's you can do so much with numerology. Like you can read someone for an hour, 2 hours, and you just have more and more information. So, um, it's just a snippet what you'll see today. We talked about having mini readings. They're truly mini readings. It's just a snippet because so much opens up beyond, just 5 minutes. You really go into a person's life much, much deeper when you have more time with them. But yeah, I love numerology, and I didn't expect again to go down that path or utilize it. I just when I realized that I was having experiences that were real and I was able to read and understand and be energy sensitive, I wanted to kind of look into, well, why do people do astrology? Why do people do numerology? Why is that even a thing? Because if we can just talk to spirit and have intuition, why do we need tools? So I was just, again, researching, and I came across numerology, and that was the one that stuck for me. I started to see patterns and I was interested in it, and I didn't expect to read with it, but I would study it, and it was a hobby and I loved it, and it was a part of my life naturally. So it just came along with everything when I finally was like, why am I not doing this? I'm doing it already, but I just don't
I
tell
think
people
it's
about
very
it.
exciting with the numbers, and it's so strange because you told me my numbers was 11, and all the houses I have been living in is 11 when I put them together. And when I had the big operation, when I did have pancreatic cancer, I was the operation. It was the 11 of 11 of November, and I'm cancer-free now. I'm so happy about that. I feel very blessed. But I will have a little operation. It's just something, they need to fix something after the last operation. And I saw I was invited, and it was the building number 11, and it was on the first floor. So it's 11, 11, 1 everywhere. And when I take a lift, it's all the time 11. The lift 11. It's 11 all around me, and it's
Real.
always been like that. So
It's
yeah,
100%
it must
real.
be a link here.
So I love that you bring that up because certain numbers follow us. And when
Yes.
we actually start to pay attention and accept those experiences, we're able to systematically see that play out within our life. And
Yes.
numbers follow me everywhere too. I have 8s and 9s follow me a lot, and the number 2 will follow me, or an 11. And if I have a parking space, chances are it will, be that number. It will break down
Yeah.
into that number. If I have a receipt, if I have an order, like I'm purchasing like a jacket or shoes, my order receipt number will be one of the, it's really funny. And
It's
sure,
interesting.
like it is. I mean, my house is an 8. So, and I grew up, my
8 is a
childhood.
very good number, I think. But I like
It is.
many numbers then.
It is a good number, but it depends on what's in your chart. So for some people, 8s are not good for them. They actually do better with different energy because they were born into other numbers. So 8 is the number of abundance, but it's also the number of consequence. It's the number of truth and power, but it is also the number of karma. So it's a very weighty moving number. It moves slow, but then when it's ready, it moves with a lot of force. And that's not good for everybody. Some people have numbers where they want to move fast and they want to build, quickly. 8 is not a good number for that. Some people want to change a lot and they will, reinvent themselves. And they're like, okay, I want to do this differently and we're going to do this more effectively. And it needs, again, the quickness, it needs to happen now. 8 doesn't like that. 8 likes planning. It likes precision. It likes to be very thoughtful, be very thorough. And other numbers do great with that, like 2s and 4s. But like a 5, for instance, would freak out sometimes with 8 energy. Other times it might love it.
You need to know quite a lot with the numbers. But with me, I didn't think about it when I bought the houses. It was later on, it was 74, that's 11. And the last one was 29, that's 11. But I didn't think about it when I bought the house.
There's a lot, that we don't even think about with numbers. They have a feeling to us, but
you see many of them see numbers in this. Jill, the number 33 is everywhere for me, and another one is 1111. So
I'm gonna go find Jill's comment.
And Vivian, she asked if you can explain how the same numbers can mean different things to different people.
Absolutely. So I want to just give a perspective. Like, we don't think about what numbers mean because we're not really taught to unless we have experiences that make us stop and go, oh my gosh, there's something to that. What is that? I want to learn about that. Like, that's real. So right, we're not given that initially. But numbers are like colors, they're like music, they have a certain frequency, and you can identify what those frequencies are. You can identify, blue is a color, red is a color, pink is a color. And, that's so easy because we can identify just with our eyes the differences. But when you get really used to numbers, you can do the same too. You can go, they all have a different color, frequency, I can start to feel them and see them apart. So it's something that you come into the more that you use that. Vivian, and so to answer her question, so the same number can mean different things for different people because numbers are archetypes. So like for instance, 2 is an archetype of the lover. It's the archetype of the companion, the peacemaker. So you could have an overlying theme that a person has to live out. 2 is usually a healing number. So you're a life path 2, I'm a life path 2 or 11, right? You're
yes.
an 11. And that is the path of the healer, or it's the path of the peacemaker, right? Depending on how we lean in. And there are absolutely similarities, but not everyone is going to be like the conventional, I'm an energy healer. Some people are lawyers with the way that they heal. They give mediation and resolution to court cases and justice. Some people are teachers and they heal people through the style of teaching that they do. Like, they're really close with their students, they really care about their students. And when their students walk into the room, they feel like that someone's in their corner, that someone really cares about them, that other teachers maybe would have overlooked them with. So with a 2, you're going to absolutely be dealing with people. You're going to absolutely be more compassionate than the average person to people. You're going to feel more than the average person with people because your energy is made to be linked to other people. It's the number of 2. It's you and another. Like with a life path 5, for instance, your archetype is you're made to explore and to be free. It's not about other people. It's about you and what you choose to do with everything around you within the world. So there's these similar themes, but there's so much room within these themes to have individual experiences. And then the other numbers in your chart help to translate what those experiences will be for you. It depends on where the placement of numbers are. That actually will be a very big tell. But also you can feel the energetic quality of a person and just be like, I feel like they're more over in this pocket when we're dealing with 5 rather than that pocket when we're dealing with 5. So you can feel like it's a spectrum of how people express their 5s. It's like, again, back to color. I'm going to say this, Tor, and I'm going to hand it back. Like blue. Okay, you're a blue. You live life as blue, but I can feel, and through your chart, I'm going to be able to see it. Are you a very vibrant blue or are you a soft blue? Right? And that's why you can have the same number, but different things come up for different people. They're just different shades of that number.
That's a good explanation. And I think it's so nice to see so many people coming on, and really, really nice. And some people are from Norway, and the same numbers as I have. I don't remember if it's 11-2 or 2-11. I don't remember, but we did have a beautiful healer with the same numbers in Norway. He died a few years ago. His name was Joralf Gjerstad. We called him Snåsamannen. It's the most beautiful healer. I think the way he worked with his gifts was amazing. He helped so many people and really worked from his heart. So I see the numbers in many healers. So I think it's a reason why I also have that number is because I'm meant to be a healer this time. And I think many of people who are following us today would love to have a mini reading. Would you like that if you can give Kelly your birth numbers, will that help, Kelly? And then have a question? Or
Absolutely.
How do you want to do it?
Yeah, just please put down your numbers, your month and your day and your year. You can also just put down your month and your day. But since we have international audiences with the many people here today, make sure that you are writing out your month. So if you are May, please type out MAY rather than giving me the number 5. Because in America, we put
It's the opposite.
Yeah, exactly. We put our month and day opposite, and I have to make sure it's right.
Which month? May, August, January.
Yes, physically write it out.
Yeah, Wenche, she has right 19 September 1959. Shall we start with her? What do you want to ask about Wenche? And we'll also pull some cards for you.
Let me find her. And then you said, was it Wenche?
Wenche Sten.
Wenche?
Yeah, 19 September 1959.
Okay, perfect. I'm just
what
grabbing.
What are you wondering about, Wenche? What do you want us to? What question do you have?
What do you see about me in my chart? Okay, so she's just looking over. Sure, if there's a specific area you want us to go, wonderful. But you are
look at her work.
Oh, she wants to know about her work. Okay, perfect. She's an attitude 1. So an attitude 1 is a very important part of our personality. It's how we think, it's how we operate, who we naturally are. I'm not going to go into all the descriptions so much, but I'm just going to say just a few of them with that. So you are a 1, as well as you are born on a 1 day. So you're a double 1. and you are a 7, a life path 7. So what that lets me know is you have a lot of mental numbers. Okay, so you're somebody who is cerebral. You're somebody who prefers to take a step back and understand what they're dealing with. You're also someone who's very, how can I put this? You know what you want, and other people can't tell you otherwise. So once you have your sights set on something, like you're going to go do it, and someone could say this is a bad idea. Someone could say this is a great idea. You're just like, I'm sorry, like, I don't really need your advice. I know what I want. So you're very connected to your sense of what makes you tick. I always say this to people: if you have an attitude 1 like you do, if you are ever second guessing yourself, that means that there's actually like a physical imbalance going on, because naturally you don't need to overthink things. So that's very important to consider and to slow down and heal yourself within. You are a life path 7, and so within work, because you're asking about work, and I don't know what specifically you're asking about within work. Did you say she wanted to know about work?
It was me who chose it.
Oh, you were choosing it. Okay, I was like, oh, where's the comment? Okay, all right.
I choose for her.
No worries, no worries. Well, her life path is a 7, so it's coming into surrendering the mind to the heart and allowing spiritual experiences to expand within her life, because she wants to know the meaning of life. She's like an investigator, where she won't accept something unless she has a personal experience or she's thought about it for a long time. So she's not just a feeler where she's like, I accept it, like this is real, that's real. She has to really sit back and open up this part of herself that lets go. So you're saying
And you
work
see her
as
comment there.
a writer and a politician. Okay, so she's acknowledging the cerebral nature of how she lives her life. Sure. So you're coming into a phase where you have to allow yourself to have more experiences that are real. So going on trips where you can go to a retreat and experience healing or experience your intuition, having deeper understanding what God means to you or the universe means to you. So that's really being ushered forward. And also, I mentioned your health, but it's important for you to take care of your body and to really make sure that you are taking care of yourself, not just for checkups, but actually going in and making sure that you're healing actively. I feel that in the past, you've overlooked a lot of things, and it's important for you to take every symptom and just be like, is my body doing what it needs for me? And you're saying spot on. Okay. I'm going to hand it over to you, and I'll go back.
For me, it's like a chapter of her life. It's like she's finished with a chapter of her life. It's like it's closed. It's a new chapter. And I feel the writing is on this side and the other job on that side. And it's not always working together. So I feel you need to have it very separate. And I see success when you choose to go for something you want, you will have success. I see, I can't read the numbers like Kelly do, but I read numbers. My guides send me information about the numbers, and I see one twice. And for me, it's like when you want something really, you will succeed. And I feel also you are a person that should not be bored, because then it's like negative thoughts is coming in. So I feel for you, you need to be active. You need to have different things to work with. And I also draw a card for you. And it's it's a new start, you need to be very grounded, because what you choose to write about is so different from the other job you have. So you need to be very grounded when you go out with this. And it feels like a part of you are afraid to be not accepted. And I also see you need to focus on your health. It looks good, but you need to be grounded. And you have nothing to fear. Just stay in your own power and do what you love. And I think you can keep both work, but it's so different, two so different things. So some people on this side will not understand what you're doing on this side. So keep it separate. That's my advice. But I see success with this. Do you recognize any of this, Wenche? And also know that she's a great healer.
Beautiful. Just let us know how you're resonating. I feel like something that comes up as well with Wenka is that, again, I feel like there's no concerning health things that come up as I kind of scan. But I feel like stress can really take a toll. So I feel like tightness in my chest and like tightness in my shoulder. She says, yes, thank you. It was beautiful. And making sure that you, go ahead, Torin.
I just feel she needs to have the balance, be in nature, take some time off, don't work too much. Yes. In stillness, in nature, things will come to you more easily. And you live in so different two worlds that you need to balance in nature. But I think your health will be just fine.
I agree with you, Torin. Like I keep seeing like her hiking and needing like whether she just bought new shoes or she needs like better support for her shoes. I just feel like I want to go hiking and it relaxes, and there's something very important about that. Beautiful. I am drawn to another name. May I go to them? And all right, I'm going to have you choose the next one, but I'm drawn to a name, so I'm going to go there. Hello, Arnie. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Michael. Shout out to everybody who's in here. Charlotte. Oh my goodness, so many wonderful people. So her name is Grow, and she's asking about her love life. So for her, she's a double 3, and then I think she's a life path 4. Let me just double check that. 2, 3. 2, 3. Oh yeah. So she's a 6. Forgive me. Yep, she's a 6. This is why I double check my math. So she's a life path 6, and she's an attitude 3, born on a 3 day. So this lets me know that you are truly a giver to people. These are some of the numbers that are the people numbers. A 2 number is a person number, a 3 number, and a 6. Because it's all about how they communicate and talk with people, make people feel, inspire people. You live the life where with, how can I put this? For your soul to be happy, there has to be some type of family unit. There has to be some type of responsibility where you're looking after other people, where you're taking care of people. So like being a mother or being a very doting or very affectionate wife, like that's like your dream life, that you can have this traditional role. You have very maternal energy in this sense. And you welcome, if you can understand this, Grow, just let me know. You welcome, these environments where you can step out and give people your love and laughter. You're very funny. You're very uplifting to others. You live your life for others. So that's something that comes into play, like the importance of boundaries and understanding that you are able to give so much. So to make sure that people appreciate that you have that level of giving, because sometimes people are just like, oh, like when girl walks into the room, I know that she'll be attentive to me and she's a fun person, but they don't really understand that they need to give that back to you as well. They're just like, okay, if you're going to give me that, great. Like, I appreciate it. I'm not going to say no to that. So it's about understanding that when you're around people that you appreciate, they have to demonstrate that too. And then that creates equal power dynamics and also equal exchanges of love. So I feel like there's been a lot of attempts to try to put yourself out there and you're not getting a lot of feedback back. And you're just like, this is really frustrating and depressing and I don't get it because I have so much to give. So if you can understand that, girl, I'm going to hand it over to you, Torun.
What I feel with her, that she's been very hurt, at least once before, and but that's behind you. And for me, things can happen quite fast with you. So it's like things can happen very quick when it comes to love. And I feel a new start in June for you. So I'm very excited about that. And you have a lot of wisdom with you. And I feel you need a person that really can uplift you and have a lot of humor and are loyal, because I feel maybe a bit similar, and as you, Kelly, that she have lifted everyone else, but the man I see will be like he will surprise her and uplift her, and I feel really, I have a good feeling about this with love. I feel it's a fresh start. It's just some challenges you can resolve without other people. I feel it's something you need to do before you can receive this. It's like something you need to get rid of. Do you understand any of this?
And grow, maybe.
And I feel also you need to boost your self-confidence a little, because I think everyone should do this, but look into your mirror every day and give yourself a lot of compliments, self-love. Every morning, every evening, after 1 month, your brain starts to believe in you, and then you raise your energy and you will attract people that really see you. It's like you have you send out so much light to everyone else, but when with your self-confidence, sometimes when it comes to you, it's like you lock yourself a little. So I think sometimes it's hard for someone to reach you, and maybe that's what Kelly said, that you give so much to others, but you forget yourself. And I think now you need to really build your self-confidence, give yourself love, and then the man with the right vibration will come into your life. For me, it feels like a new person, but it's something you need to get rid of first. It's not ready, I feel. But in June, it looks very positive. Do you understand anything of this?
She says, yes, I understand, and let us know anything else, Grow. But I want to give you kudos, because you're really good with numbers. You're really good with numbers. I don't know if you found certain numbers or if you intuitively got them, but you're like, oh, she has a new start in June, and with her monthly numbers, she has a refresh in June with me just doing the math. So I was like, oh, I saw that too.
Yeah, and I also feel this golden energy around her. So I feel she have very strong natural gifts. And she says, thank you so much. Do you understand this, Gro? Do you understand what we mean?
Yes. Gro, just let us know. I think she is understanding. I agree with Torin. I think like she's saying exciting. I feel like she knows what she wants. Certain people are like, they're coming into going, well, you know, I have to be in this certain place to be ready for love to come in again. She knows what she wants. She knows she's ready. So put that out there. Be confident. Be confident, and you will manifest.
And love yourself a little more.
Yes, yes.
Can I choose one?
Super attractor.
I choose for you.
Yes,
do you see Merete Jordbro? She's born the 22nd of December 1971. She says, new chapter in my life, but I don't know what to do exactly.
Do you have the time? Do you have the timestamp on that? I'm trying to find her comment.
7:40.
Oh, okay. It's towards the end. Why don't I see it? 7:40.
7:40 p.m.
7:40. I see Maria. Oh, now I see. Okay, I overlooked that. Okay, thank you. Yes, I see her. Mariette. Yes. All right. So you are a life path 7. Excuse me, attitude 7. Wow, my brain is funny today. And you're an attitude 7. You're a personal day 4. And you are, yeah, I think you're a life path 7 too, actually. That's funny. Yes. Okay, you are that. All right. So next chapter in my life.
Do you have any questions, Merete, about work, private life, whatever? Do you have a question?
Please let us know. What comes up first is like you are a very discerning person, Mariette. Like you are someone who needs the facts. You're someone who really sits back and observes. And same within life, you are someone who's very precise, very smart, very quick to catch on. Just you're a very apt learner, very sharp. And that serves you well within life. You're able to pick up so many things quickly. When it comes to people, though, I would say like give them the benefit of the doubt and look for patterns. But if they say something, that's where they're at. If they say something, that's where their perspective is. And so open your mind when it comes to people. There's more lessons to be shared with you with how they function, because I feel like you are so quick to pick up other things that sometimes you jump the gun with people. So I'm going to...
And she's wondering about work, but I will say, Gro, she said, thank you, Kelly and Torun. Everything resonates. The guy you described, Torun, is exactly what will suit me. You will attract him.
Beautiful.
But Merete is wondering about work.
She's wondering about work. And that doesn't surprise me. I'm kind of like encouraging you, Merete, as I'll go into work, but I'm kind of like encouraging you to be like, not to be so, and I want you to be ambitious, but it's like, there's more to life than just, you know, the next accomplishment and the next praise and the next fulfillment that demonstrates you're excellent at what you're doing. I just feel like you're asking about the next chapter, and the next chapter I feel, and I'll go to work, but the next chapter I see coming into place is actually like healing with family and really finding proper friendships that light up your heart. I feel like life has been so work focused, if you can understand that. So you're going to have experiences that are going to push you a little bit away from just work being the main thing. But you're asking about work, and let me just answer you. It's a very good year for work. I want to let you know that. You have, you're in an 8 cycle, and 8 cycle is the number of abundance and money. And it all comes down to, if you have done the hard work, you will reap the rewards. Now, it requires you to really dig in, and with the numbers you have, something that comes up for you definitely is there's going to be kind of, I'm going to say the word explosions at work. That's a very strange word to say, but I feel like there's going to be kind of crises at work, and you're going to fix them. And then that's when the abundance comes. So at first it'll be like, oh my gosh, like not another thing. This is supposed to go well. People were supposed to fix this. I feel like that will come up, or has been coming up this year. And it gets settled, and then all of a sudden it's like, whoa, okay, we're better than ever. So you're going to have a lot of those moments. It's like an up and down situations, but actually much more money this year. So I want to give that to you. All right.
Okay. From back in time, I knew this beautiful lady, Merete. I haven't seen her for ages, but so something I already know is that she's a great leader. She is a great therapist. She's good with grown-up people, young people, animals. And what I see when I look into your cards, Merete, is, do you understand that you have been very disappointed in an earlier job? I feel disappointed, like you did put so much into it and it didn't came out the way you wanted. And I feel you have needed a rest just to put yourself together again. Do you understand this? And now I see you really need to just trust, have faith that good things will happen. I see it's like you're falling, just leading back, and it's a beautiful light around you, and you will receive a job when you can use many of your gifts. It's like you build different stones, and now you can put everything together. And I see you doing different things. You can have your own company when people can hire you to different things. Do you understand what I mean, Kelly, with that? I feel this time, do what you really love, because I can't see if you have, both of you are, yeah. So I feel it's like you used too much energy in your last job and it didn't came out the way you wanted. I feel disappointed in a way. And also that you had to heal a little before you go into something new. And this card, you just have to trust. And you see this beautiful, nothing can go wrong this time. I feel really, I would love to see you in a job when you didn't have to work from 8 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock. I see you work maybe 2 or 3 hours one day. Another day you can work maybe in the evening. You can work wherever you want to work. And you are a born teacher. And I feel really in this spiritual work, you have many gifts. And I have, when I met her, we did ride horses together. And I just started riding again. And it's like things from that time in my life is coming back to me now. So I'm so grateful to see you here, Merete. We did have so much fun when I lived up north in Norway many years ago, when we saw the northern light every evening. But I feel you need to trust that this time things will be good for you. And think about, maybe it's a good time to have your own company. And I don't mean to have a big center and everything that you have had before, but just you, and work smart, not so many hours. You will earn more money that you have done before. And it's like you can treat horses, you can coach teenagers, you can give acupuncture to someone, you can have your own package. You can put everything you have passion about in this job. So I don't know if you have a company now, but start thinking about it. I feel, let me see. I feel you will have someone to cooperate with, but I want you to have your own company so you can decide everything yourself. And then you can cooperate with a person, maybe a weekend or for a project, and then back to your own again. I don't think anyone else can do this better than you. So good luck. And I hope you have started riding again, because that gave you so much energy to be around horses. So and I saw another lady here, she was asking about the horse, and I do a lot of readings for horses and healing of horses. And this summer we are going to start with heal clients with horses around. So it's so beautiful to work with our gifts together with animals too. And you can do that, Merete. You can understand animals very well, and especially horses.
There's a lot. There's a lot that.
Do you understand this, Merete? Do you understand what?
She's beyond capable. Like, she's a lot of talents and gifts, and I feel like she needs, like you were saying, a reset, and not to do things as intensely, because she actually can get more done. And she is going to be responsible for leading things again with other people in other ways and projects, and she needs a different part of her to want to do that. Because sometimes when we take too much stuff on, we go, well, I should be doing something, but a part of me is not wanting to do it because it's more responsibility. So even though you want it, like, your body's resisting it. So
and I feel this time she will do it in an easy way, because I know many years ago she had a big center and it's too much job. I feel this time, make it easy, make it fun. Don't do too much on one day, and turn up your prices, because you are so good in what you're doing.
She says, think I start a company and work less. Yes, 100%. Good. Thank you. Well, she definitely...
And start writing again if you haven't done that.
It's also a really great year. Take your time with it when it feels right, but it is a great year to start a company for you. The birthing can happen if you want it to quite quickly. You just have to actually be truly ready, not just you think you should be. But just wanted to say that. Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer. Queens be like that.
Yes, she's beautiful. She's a fellow queen.
Do we have more time? What do you think?
Where would you like to go? I'll follow your lead. You get to choose.
Let me see.
Yes to horses.
Love horses, so start is spring good, Merete. And please contact me. Maybe you want to come down here and ride with me. Let me see. I was a bit drawn to, do you see Liv Karine? It's, yeah, do you see her? Yes. 755. She's wondering about, I'm doing big and exciting changes in work this year, expanding and new visions for my clinic. Will this be a good year for my life path? But yeah, you start with her, Kelly.
Sure. I kind of want to look at more of her numbers, because what's happening ultimately is this is a year of change for her. Okay, so you're wondering, will this be a good year for my life path? I almost want to like know more. I almost want to know more. That's like my first instinct. I want to know more. But it's going to be absolutely something that is going to help your life evolve. I feel like it's going to force you, I'm going to use the word again, like into these responsibilities. And you're going to have to decide how much you want to invest yourself into these choices. So I feel like you are being initiated into what you are starting, and it's a place of self-discovery. It's a place that you will be tweaking and you'll be adding and deleting. So I feel like this is very good for you, but sometimes like people go, all right, is this good for me? Do I have immediate success? And for me, I feel like this is very good for you, but it's teaching you a lot about yourself. So this is like soul development first, and then it's success after. So just really show up and really look at things from a place of, okay, how can I be better? How can I grow? Rather than, okay, I made the leap of faith, so this has to work out. So this is going to require you to do actually a lot of work. So you're in the right spot. You're in the right place, but I would slow down a little bit and make sure that you are not, I guess, too quickly saying, yes, we're doing this. Yes, we're going to add this on. Take a moment. So that's something that comes up. I'm almost apprehensive, right? And I would like you to be a little bit more, I guess, apprehensive as things are moving, to know that these next steps are completely in congruence with you. But you're a full speed ahead person once you decide something. So I'm saying like this is a very new frontier. Balance it a little bit. I can say more, but I'm gonna give this over to Torin for a second.
I have some amazing card for this lady. I'm so excited.
Cool.
The first one, you need to find the balance. As Kelly said, don't go too quick. You need to find the balance in yourself. And then I see a lot of energy, and I feel you do this new project in your clinic with really love. And I feel a lot of passion about this, and it's a good time to do this. And the last card is celebration. And for me, this is a very happy card. Sometimes I see this in the work, sometimes I see it if people get married, but this is a celebration card. So you're doing the right thing, but as Kelly said, don't be too quick. You're not in a hurry. Find the balance. I feel it's two projects you need to focus on. If you put your energy to more than that, it will not be as good as it can be. So I feel focus on two things. And I feel you will feel you succeed very quickly when you do that. It will be a beautiful year.
I do think it's going to be a beautiful year. Something that like comes up with these projects, Liv, I actually feel like there will be more, because we want to utilize the word success. I feel like there's going to be more success with these big changes that come into next year, because you have a number of networking, you have a number of like people coming and going, and being attracted to the business in such a higher capacity. So all the hard work kind of pays off more so next year. So I want to give that to you, but it does feel good. Like that's why I'm like, oh, like, why do I have to take a step back? But I feel like your intentions are really positive. I feel like things, yes, work out really lovely. This year for you is actually about slowing down. So that's why I was like, hold on, because you're going full speed ahead. And this year is actually about emotional healing and release and going into your past and understanding why things are surfacing within you. So you can translate to, giving that to the business. You want to like give a new identity change or refreshment or like or like redesigning and making things fresh and different. But that's great. But in order for that energy to really amplify, you have to actually do that within yourself. So please take care of yourself, whether you can go for a swim, massage, again, a long walk, but really feel your thoughts and go into your memories and understand things about yourself, because I feel like that's where the energy needs to move the most. Anyway, I just want to get
That's a good advice, but I feel really she's doing the right thing, and she will do it with love, and she will celebrate. So that's a good thing. And if it will be in the end of this year or the beginning of next year, but it's the same project. And well done. So
well
thank
done.
you.
Well done.
And I think that's everything we have time for today. But Kelly, is this something you want to share with us before?
Sure.
Is this something, do you have any advice or an exercise or something you want to share with audience?
There's so many questions within the audience, so thank you. I could like literally go into someone's asking about their current years. So we all have different years personally, and then we all have a collective year that we share within the world because it's based on the current year. So we're all in a one. So I encourage people to really look at themselves and figure out how they want to be different. I feel like a lot of people already know that because we've already come into this new understanding within ourselves. And this year is all about making sure we take actions for actually doing the things that we want and taking actually responsibility for the wants, the desires, the fears that we have in ourselves, because the one is all about making the visions a reality and really stepping out with courage, saying the only way that this vision is going to be real is if I do something about it. So we stumble, we fall because it's so new. We're babies, right? One is like this passion, but it's not mature. So we have to try this and try that. It has to be authentic. But we have to say, even if I fall, I still want to be this person. Even if people don't understand me, I still want to let people know this is my belief system or this is the life that I choose. Even if it seems like life doesn't really embrace me back, I have to get back on the horse, right? And keep riding. So that's what one's all about. It's allowing these new things to come in that we already know need to happen, or to really follow the next wave where all of us can be better. It's the innocence of life saying, it's just purely so. So let's not overthink it. Let's find that beautiful and do something about it. So that's why I want to give people with the essence of this.
Thank you so much. And I really hope you want to join us another time in this podcast, Kelly.
Oh, I would be honored. And same, with my neck of the woods, with the Psychic Hour, it's an honor to have you on too as well.
I will be in your podcast next. Is it next week or no?
It's coming up. I should know that.
We will share it. Okay,
I should know
thank
that.
you
I can let you
so
know right
much.
now if you wanna.
But
Um,
is there any places where people
April
can
8th.
reach you? Do you take private session anymore?
Oh, yes. I do readings and right. I don't take as many of them right now because there's just a lot going on. But I do chart readings and I still do psychic readings. And in person, I do take appointments like healings and things like that. So yes, I'm
What's your
still
website? What's your website?
kellybrickel.com. You can find me through social media very easy. I put it at the bottom just for a moment. But yeah, if you are interested, come find me, reach out, just email me through my website and you can have an appointment through there. I have a booking calendar. But I looked, you're going to be on in April, the first week of April, Torin, on the
I'm looking
Psychic
forward
Hour.
to that. And then we will do some mini readings again.
Exactly. April 8th.
Yeah.
Many readings galore.
And thank you everyone who has joined us today on Healing from the Heart. And may you walk with peace, love, and trust in your own light. Until next time, keep shining, keep growing, and keep healing. Looking forward to see you all again very soon. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.